News at 6 starts now.
Hello and welcome to Fox 2 News at 6. I'm Dave Spencer.
And I'm Hilary Golston. We're going to start with the weather. It has been just a little bit cooler than you might have expected. And what that makes us feel is that maybe fall is right around the corner, but summer is still sticking around, sort of.
Yeah, it's going to make a comeback, a warm-up on the way. Just a reminder, there's still 2 more weeks of summer. It's hard to believe when you think about what's going on right now. Weather Authority Stephanie Mead has a check of that forecast. Hey, Stephanie.
Yeah, that is certainly true. We are still well in the summer months, even though we're back to school. We're after Labor Day, and although it feels like fall right now, we still have more summertime weather out ahead of us. This is a live look over the city right now and over parts of Ford Field. We have a big day tomorrow for those heading out to, or know somebody heading out to Green Bay out at Lambeau Field. We have the Lions-Packers game, and it's going to be quiet here, but I do foresee a lot of folks most likely getting really excited for the first official game here for the Lions. Other than that, temperatures are in the 60s right now. It's been kind of breezy. It's been cloudy too, so there have been times where we have seen sunshine, but as a whole, it's been real cloudy out there. 63 in the city of Detroit, 61 degrees in Coldwater, 68 in Toledo, low 60s along the lakeshore out near Lake Michigan. Other than that, winds have been a bit blustery at times, but nothing as strong as yesterday. Now, winds are a westerly component, anywhere between 5 to 10 miles per hour. In some cases, they've been slightly over that, but they've been more manageable throughout the day today. A few lighter showers right now up near northern Michigan. For us here, a lot of it's up near parts of Genesee County, Lapeer County. Nothing really here locally, which is great. So for the most part, we have been dry. Now, moving forward, there is still that stray rain chance heading into later on tonight. And then through Sunday, much of the same. There is that risk of picking up on an isolated shower, very light in nature through the afternoon tomorrow, but that should quickly fade through the evening hours. 47 tonight, partly cloudy. It's going to be a chilly one. Those temps are going to start to come down relatively quickly as we head into tonight. 69 degrees tomorrow afternoon. By Monday, we're finally back into the 70s. Should feel nice and warmer as we head through Tuesday. Notice we're only trending warmer as we head into the end of this weekend and into much of next week. Also with that as well, we're not looking at a whole lot in terms of rain. Our next chance really doesn't look to arrive until possibly late Friday and maybe even into Saturday, but that's still kind of a toss-up at this point because it's still well a ways out. So we don't have much to worry about in terms of moisture. Now, we do see warmer air move its way back in as we head through the middle part of your work week this week. So a bit more seasonal for us here as we look towards Tuesday, Wednesday, and as we look towards Thursday as well. Above average temperatures also look to stick around for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So pretty much through the rest of September is what we're looking at in terms of those summertime temperatures. It's not necessarily going to be cool like we've experienced the past couple of days. Low temperatures leading into tonight are going to be chilly, but I do think moving forward, we're back to the 50s, we're back to the 70s and eventually 80s by Wednesday, and then still hovering in the upper 70s as we start off early next week. Dave and Hilary, over to you.
All right, thank you so much, Stephanie. It just seems awful. Like we're having to report on these way too often. And once again, we're talking about a horrible crash that happened overnight on the east side of Detroit.
This is a head-on crash. A mother of 5 is dead as a result, and we want to warn you the video that you might see could be tough to watch. Fox 2's Lauren Edwards live tonight. Lauren, do we know what happened here?
Dave, Hilary, I can tell you this crash was absolutely tragic. I want to step out of the way so you can see the aftermath of what Avenue Grill looks like right now. The doorway boarded up. There's even some windows on the other side that are boarded up. Again, this crash, absolutely tragic. I want you to take a look at the video, but I also want to warn everyone that what you are about to see is graphic. Now, this is security video from outside of Avenue Restaurant. Then take another look. The next video coming from inside, security video coming from inside the restaurant. Yes, people are dining inside. Detroit police saying it all happened at 2:30 overnight, and 2 vehicles colliding on Gratiot near Du Bois, and the crash so powerful one of the vehicles went flying into the restaurant. Police say one person is in critical condition. The other, the victim, 36-year-old Charlene Jane Long Harden, died. We spoke with the victim's mother, who says Long Harden was a beloved mother of 5. The family in shock that she's gone.
Charlene was like a butterfly, a ray of sunshine, a sunflower, and those were all her names. She was very outgoing. She loved everybody, and she had a joyous smile just bright up the room. and she wanted to take care of everybody. And it's like, oh, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Now, as soon as that crash happened, the family gathered because they all just wanted to be together, they say, at this time for comfort. But as you can see, Avenue Grill will be boarded up just for some time. I don't know the specific dates, but this is exactly what it's going to look like. And again, this place now just a marker of pain for so many who were involved. Even those who were inside the restaurant can only imagine what they saw and just what they felt. But again, we're going to continue to stay on this case and give you guys updates as we get them. Reporting live here in Detroit, Lauren Edwards, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Lauren, our hearts go out to those 5 kids who lost their mom tragically last night or early this morning, I should say. Is it clear what this family will need going forward?
This family, first and foremost, I was just touched at how many of them were surrounding one another, just helping themselves, helping each other, put one foot in front of the other, because that's all you can do, especially when you lose a mom. And she had 5 really sweet boys. We met with them, we spoke with them, and they're all just grieving at this time.
Yeah, clearly in shock, and we hope that we could provide any help that we can. Thank you, Lauren.
Thank you.
Well, this is a story we're still learning a lot about. Michigan's richest man will soon be a single man. Dan and Jennifer Gilbert are filing for divorce. According to Forbes, Dan Gilbert is the richest person in the state. His net worth estimated at usually between $22.5 billion to $29 billion. The couple had been married for 30 years. They put out a joint statement saying they remain friends. Dan Gilbert, who's 63 years old, is the founder of Rocket Companies. He also owns the Cleveland Cavaliers and owns a great deal of real estate, as you probably know, in our great city, downtown Detroit. The couple has a post-nuptial agreement. However, those details were not included in the filing.
A solemn traveling exhibit makes a stop in Metro Detroit. We're talking about the War on Terror Wall of Remembrance. It's set up right now at the Whitechapel Cemetery in Troy. This pays tribute to those who made the ultimate sacrifice. It dates back to 1983's Beirut Marine Barracks bombing, which killed 241 American service members, and it runs through the 2021 withdrawal from Afghanistan. This wall is especially important as we close in on the 24th anniversary of the attacks on 9/11.
The most important aspect of going to a new location is being able to share the stories of the whispers of the names on the other side of the wall. You die 2 deaths in a lifetime, your physical death and when one person no longer whispers your name. It's our obligation and responsibility to keep these warriors' legacies alive by continuing to share their stories with new locations across the country.
It's such a moving experience to see all those names. It makes a powerful experience to see all those names. Those were real men, real women who gave their lives for their country.
Again, you can see it for yourself at the Whitechapel Cemetery in Troy. There are more than 10,000 names on the wall. It will be on display through tomorrow from 8 to 6.
Well, this is something that doesn't happen often, and now local Catholics are honoring the life of a young man who's about to become a saint. A mural of Blessed Carlo Acutis is on display at St. Basil the Great Parish in East Point. Tomorrow in Vatican City, he will be canonized, becoming a saint after being beatified. The mural is made of more than 16,000 Legos. Carlo Acutis was born in 1991 and died in 2006 of a very aggressive form of leukemia. He was 15 years old. He was born in Britain to Italian parents. He'll become the first millennial saint.
He was just a normal kid, and our exhibit showcases that he's a normal kid, and he did regular things like played video games. He loved, his favorite food was Nutella. He could relate on so many levels. He was a sports fan. He played on a soccer team.
And the Catholic Church has recognized 2 miracles attributed to Acutis. In 2020, his spirit is credited with curing a child's disease in the pancreas. In 2024, Pope Francis attributed the cure of a woman's brain hemorrhage and low chance of survival to prayers made at the tomb of Carlo Acutis. Now, the church in East Point has 2 masses tomorrow, 8:30 and 10:30 in the morning. The exhibit will be on display until 4 p.m.
GM brands shining today at Pontiac's M1 Concourse. This is another cars and coffee event. Visitors getting a chance to check out hundreds of cars, including Corvettes, Cadillacs, Buicks, and a whole lot more.
We're kind of the epicenter of car culture here in Pontiac, Michigan, and the Motor City, and we welcome cars and enthusiasts of all types. Even though today we're celebrating General Motors and their brands throughout the years. We have Porsches, we have Mercedes, we've got a very cool Ford Falcon behind us here, so everybody shows up.
The M1 Concourse hosts Cars and Coffees on the first Saturday of every month. Next month's event celebrates European brands. A local man with a huge sports heart wants everyone to be sure in the neighborhood that it's up to date.
Yeah, the 81-year-old has become a social media darling for something he has in his front yard. Fox 2's Scott Wolchek has that story.
This is an old man that still loves sports.
So much that 81-year-old Don Miles set up a homemade scoreboard for the Tigers and Lions outside his Livonia home.
Every day, if it's a night game, I come out in the morning with my coffee and change it.
Everyone loves it. Even the people walking down the street, they'll stop and talk to him. And I know Don, he's out here faithfully every single day changing that sign.
And it's caught quite the attention, blowing up on TikTok after his neighbor posted it. How many views?
It was 235,000, and I said 1,000. I became a little bit popular.
Even the dogs love it.
What do you think about the scoreboard?
Don's got a long walk down his driveway, and there's over 160 games in an MLB season. Why is he doing this? To share his love of sports.
It makes your life more enjoyable. Forget about some of your school problems or world problems and come and enjoy. And this is so simple.
Don's been a Lions fan since '57. His current favorite is Jared Goff.
And now it's Jared Goff, Jared Goff. Good for him.
His Tiger is Spencer Torkelson.
I know that he went back to Toledo twice. And now, because of his efforts and the coaches and AJ, and he's back. And to me, that's what his life is about. Don't give up.
What about the other Detroit teams?
Who knows? Steve might get the Red Wings going, and the Pistons. They looked good last year. I think they'll be good. You know, so,
you gonna add more on there?
Oh yeah.
Where are you gonna put the Pistons and the Red Wings?
I'll change the arrangement. I might have to make it a little higher.
Everybody's excited. We got Tigers and Lions playing all weekend, so we're gonna be probably adding some more to the W column, right, Don?
W. Always W.
Always W. For now, reporting in Livonia. Scott Wolchek, Fox 2 News.
Oh boy, get ready. Tonight, another chance to get crazy rich. The Powerball jackpot is worth $1.8 billion. That's more money than most people can even think of.
Yeah, we were just talking about earlier in the show how there's another person who's worth, what, $22.5 to $29 billion?
He's got nothing on the winner of this.
I know, exactly. So let's explain it in Detroit terms. You could buy yourself 324 million hot and ready pizzas. How about Ford F-150s? You'll need to call some friends because you could drive off with more than 23,000 of them. And that's with all the extra features. You could also buy more than 564 million bags of Better Made chips, which could make you thirsty.
Yeah,
Please don't try to do that. You can also wash it down with more than 2 billion bottles of Faygo Red Pop. But of course, you have to take into consideration the deposit
10
there.
cents.
Right.
Yeah,
That's an extra $180 million. You might need all those F-150s to haul them to the store to then bring it all back.
That's quite a party you're throwing, and you've spent all your money. So hopefully it's a good party.
Well, maybe you get it all and you distribute the love. Instead of giving the money, you give all the things that you bought,
That's
right?
the story I want to tell.
Can you imagine giving somebody, you won almost $2 billion, and you give somebody like 100-day-old pizza? Like a hot ready food.
It's the thought that counts, Hilary.
Terrible. Okay, that's it for now.
Be sure to join us on air tonight after baseball. Good luck if you're playing the Powerball. Maybe you'll want to hang around, or maybe you'll take the money and run.
There you go.
I did.
See ya.
I did it.
Yeah, you got it.